You gotta love the internet. People can take anything, no matter how lighthearted, and develop a theory as to how it could be the work of the devil. Take a fairly innocent-seeming show like the Fairly OddParents. People online have gathered together and answered the question, yeah, but what if it was actually super messed up? Here are dark theories about the Fairly OddParents. If you're new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay up to date with our new videos. So when Timmy Turner turns 13, his fairy godparents have to move on from their assignment and leave him behind. So what happens to Timmy after that? Well, some fans have a theory and it's kind of a weird one. Some fans say that just before turning 13, Timmy made a wish to turn into a ghost-fighting superhero. And so his entire world is transformed into Danny Phantom. Why would he wish for that? I don't know. To support the theory, fans pointed to the fact that Timmy looks a lot like Danny. Also, Chester looks like Dash. AJ looks like Tucker, and Trixie looks like Paulina. Still, it's a little weird for a kid to wish to be a ghost-human hybrid. Like, hey, I wish I was dead, but not really. Then again, Timmy is kind of a weird kid, so maybe it works. This is one of the most popular theories about the show floating around the interwebs. Some fans came up with the idea that Timmy Turner is actually severely depressed, and you can kinda see why he would be. His babysitter sucks, his parents are idiots. So the theory goes that his fairy godparents are actually manifestations of the antidepressants that he takes. Wanda would be Prozac and Cosmo would be Zoloft. It has been said that the fairy godparents would only be around when Timmy needed them, and whenever they show up there are some serious side effects. Kinda sounds like drugs. It seems like this theory exists for pretty much all Nick shows, also pretty much all movies. This one says that the characters of Fairly OddParents aren't actually real. I mean, it's pretty simple to argue that the fairies might not be real because they're magical beings that do magical things, but some fans say that pretty much everyone are just figments of Timmy's imagination. Chester, Al, all just parts of a crazy dream that Timmy's having. I mean, maybe, but why? This is another fan theory about some characters not existing, because that seems to be everybody's favorite kind of theory to come up with. In this theory though, it's just the Turners' neighbors that don't actually exist. They would simply be the representation of how the Turners' lives would have been if they hadn't had Timmy. Whenever something goes wrong, Dinkelberg seems to show up and everything's going perfectly for him, and Timmy's dad gets all upset. But maybe they're not actually there, and they're just kind of an imagining of the ideal life he could have had. Or at least that's what the theory says. And that does it for this video. Let me know in the comments section what you think of these theories, and if you know of any others. If you're watching this on our Facebook page, you can hit that link to jump over to YouTube and, you know, subscribe. You can also check out ScreenRant.com for the latest movie and TV news. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.